And for more on last night's loss against USC, we bring in, of course, Cam Morrell. Cam, what were your first thoughts after leaving that game last night?
I was disappointed. I think like all Bulldog fans, like most of the Bulldog players, it was a really good opportunity to go down and try to knock off a top 10 program. Fresno State does not get that opportunity very often, but they kind of ran into a juggernaut, didn't quite get it done in the red zone early in the game. I think USC is very explosive offensively. We saw that all night long. And I think looking back at the tape, Fresno State had opportunities. They just didn't have enough to get it done against a very explosive offense, a physical, I think more physical than I thought coming in, offensive front. They were able to run the football. But Fresno State defensively, they forced USC to do their second or third best thing. They didn't beat them in the vertical passing game. So 2 weeks in a row, Oregon State, they wanted to come in and run the football. Fresno State really didn't allow them. Chance Nolan made some really nice throws late in the game. USC had to run the football in the second half to win that game. So some positives coming out of it, but USC's a top 10 program, and they looked like it last night.
And everybody could look at the X's and O's of this game. We knew it was going to be tough with Lincoln Riley, leading this team now and this resurgence of USC. But really the big story coming out of this game were the injuries suffered by the Bulldogs. How does this team move forward, especially now without their defensive captain, Evan Williams?
Yeah, both of those guys. I mean, two permanent captains on this team. Jay Kaner on offense, Evan Williams on defense. They are leaders on the field, on the sideline, in preparation all week long. Those are guys that you just can't replace. I mean, you maybe can replace some production on the field, but you can't replace the leadership that they bring to this program. So have no idea how long they're going to be out. It appears that they have an opportunity to come back this season, but we saw Logan Fife step in and operate this offense. There's a reason why he's the backup quarterback, and it's because he's accurate with the football. He understands the system. He knows where to go with the ball. He's able to process information well. 11 for 12, and he missed his first one, so he into the game 11 for 11 with the touchdown. So I feel like he can lead this offense if need be for the short term. It's just a tough blow in that environment. Still an opportunity to come back and win that football game. To lose those two guys, those are guys that as Fresno State you just can't overcome that in a football game.
And I'm glad you brought up Logan Fife, obviously having to come in and replace Jay Kaner, which is no easy task, but he did do well. So as we look ahead to the remainder of this schedule and the rest of the Mountain West Conference, what do you see for these Bulldogs?
Yeah, I mean, every goal that they have as a program is still in front of them. They played what I think is a top 20 team in Oregon State and a top 10 team in USC, but the goal for this program is to win the Mountain West Championship, to play in that Mountain West Championship game, win that championship game, and go to the Los Angeles Bowl. All of that is still in front of them. They have a week off to get healthy. They go out to UConn, which should be a win, and then a big game against Boise. But even if you lose to Boise, all you have to do is win the West Division to make it to that Mountain West Championship game. So I know it's tough. I know Bulldog fans are feeling down today. They lost a winnable game against Oregon State. Everybody was looking forward to that USC game, but all of the goals of this program are still in front of them, and they are still the best team in the Mountain West Conference, no doubt.
And as you bring up Mountain West, somebody who knows a lot about winning Mountain West championships, Devontae Adams, he now getting that recognition that a lot of people thought he deserved for quite some time now. He's getting his jersey retired October 15th against San Jose State. What do you feel about that guy?
Yeah, I mean, he was as dominant of a player as I've ever witnessed here at Fresno State. 25 touchdowns his sophomore year. He and Derek Carr just carved defenses up. Co-Mountain West champion his freshman year, Mountain West champions his sophomore year. He's one of the greatest Bulldogs to ever put the uniform on. So to see him in the prime of his career, the best receiver in the NFL right now, to get that recognition of, hey, if somebody wants to wear number 15, they have to give you a call and tell you why they should be able to wear 15, and to see his name go up on that press box, it's well deserved. He's, I mean, a great individual, gives back to East Palo Alto where he grew up, gives back to Fresno State. He's a Bulldog through and through, and it's awesome to see him, while he's still the best in the NFL, get this recognition.
Cam, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate the time. As always, we'll send it back to you guys.